And we're back for one of the last, if not the last, episode of this series. Shit's not looking good. It's not looking good at all. So we're going to do a bit of a reshuffling around while we can. We have 5 engineers spare doing research that they don't need to do, and I don't know where I'm going to put them. I might as well pick up that engineer that's there and fix that with workers. I don't have enough resources to support this, so I think I'm just going to dismantle it and get like a steam core and a bunch of... We should get a bunch of steel back from that, actually. How much steel do we get? 45? That is amazing. Profiles manufacturer, I don't think I'm going to be using that anymore, so we might as well dismantle that. We're literally just waiting on this bad boy. So once that's done, that'll be all good. I do have some engineers spare, and look, I don't have the... Okay, I don't have the resources for it. So we'll start with that for now. But things are not looking great. Not looking great at all. We're just waiting for the steel. Why is no one working here? Because they're going to eat. The medical app. What? What? Absent 2 out of 2. But there's 5 engineers in there. There's no patients in there anyway, so we might as well just pull them out. I can put one in there. Make sure all of our watch stations are up and running. How many actually... Okay, we have 3 security outposts and 4 penal colonies. I think I should have at least 1 for each. So I'm going to build another one. That's going to piss off the people that wanted me to stop doing that. So that's great. We've got a bunch of steel now, so we'll dump that back into there. Once I get 1 more, I think I'm going to put 5... Might as well put 10 in, because we're not really using them at the moment. And I'm going to need to get the braziers, because we're going to need to start heating people at some stage. Not quite yet, as our map shows it's going okay. But as soon as this drops, it's not going to be great. So we're going to need to get that as soon as possible. One of our people died from presumably being worked to death. Ooh. Steam cores. Alright, the store is filled with crates used to transport steam cores, dozens of them, enough to power the entire fleet of dreadnoughts. Most of the crates are empty. Steam core, s'il vous plaît. The sign of the entrance says Minister de la... I'm going to botch this. Minister de la Marine et des Colonies Entrepreneur 4. It's not surprising that other nations also seek the refuge in the north, but the scale of this operation is astonishing. An ancient storekeeper opens up a big ledger at our site. The old man apparently took us for French engineers. Bonjour, monsieur. Voici-vous non... Crève Neige. He seems to offer us a shipment of steam cores, but what the heck is Crève Neige? We'll get some steam cores. I honestly don't think I need them. Because when we deconstruct a bunch of that other stuff, once the work stops, we're not going to need them. And I don't really know what I'd use them for anyway, so I'm just going to let it go. We told the storekeeper about his mistake. For a moment, we weren't sure whether he'd burst into anger or tears. Then he closed his ledger and muttered a single sentence before he left. Merci, monsieur. Something, something, something. Okay. So let's head him on over to the 3 graves. This guy is about to arrive at his destination. And we keep going. Collapse mine. Alright, nothing there. We'll go to lost crates. Several lost crates lie scattered. The other thing I want to do, because we're not going to have enough food moving forward, and I really should have been... I didn't make too many of those anyway. I really should have been making these. What I'm going to do is I'm going to deconstruct it and then put it on pause. That actually doesn't deconstruct it, but it stops people from eating these until they are starving, and that's going to help us preserve that food. Wait, what? Oh, okay. It was like counting down, and it looked like they were about to arrive, but they weren't. Alright. Some more people died. Wait, 30? Oh, in a convict riot. Okay. So we lost a bunch of convicts. How much space do we have? Well, we might as well put the convicts back on that. Like, I don't know what else they'd be doing. How much space do we have for convicts? We have 63. I got a worker surplus. I think I'm actually going to get a bunch of engineers, because the problem is, once this freeze comes in, I'm not really going to have too good of a chance of heating everyone, because our coal income is going to dry up. Once we've got all of the steam stuff done, I'll turn these off and I'll turn them into coal, and we'll get as much coal as possible. That one is getting coal. I probably could have switched that to steel, but it's probably not going to be efficient doing so, so we'll just leave it. I do need to build another security outpost, 10 steel. Yeah, we'll build that now. I'm going to build it near the... I don't know if it has to be built near the... Yeah, I'm going to build it here just to keep Overwatch on them. Can riot and kill us all. Is that on all of them? It is on all of them. Yeah, so we're going to build that, because I don't want another riot killing the convicts, or people, or whatever. Our motivation is pretty much borked. Cold is coming in. So we're going to need to start building some braziers soon. We'll have a look at how our temperature's going. It's looking okay still. Like, everything is livable, so it's not really a huge priority just yet. But it will be. Once this braziers is done, I will move some of the engineers into the posts and get them.
Attention, get to work immediately.
Oh, holy shit! This is amazing. Really fucking need these. Not even a question. I'm gonna take the crates, and we're gonna bring them straight back to here so we can get construction going ASAP. What's this? Broken promise. Sir, workers have filed a complaint. They're angry. You deceived us. You promised dismantling security outposts, and yet you built even more. Okay. Well, discontent and strike risk increases, but discontent's a whatever. Strike risk is a whatever, because we just have the convicts doing it, right? So that's honestly not a bad thing, and we do need to probably pull just at least one. Still says there's too few. I don't know why that is, though. Maybe I have to build another one? I'm not going to just yet, though, because we need all of the, we need all that steel. Move on from 3 graves. I'll go to Trapper's cabin, because it kind of sounds like they're going to have food there, and we do need a little bit of food. Tension grows. The last delivery ships will depart in 2 days, and it's obvious that your people know something's afoot. Sedition is in the air. It might be wise to prepare for the worst. I think I'm going to guard the docks. I don't need any more like riots and shit happening. People are getting hungry. Braziers is research. That's amazing. Can't afford the steel right now, and I'm not going to use both of these, so I might as well dismantle that, drop this back to 5. Well, they're not researching at the moment. I'll put them in later, and fill up these guard posts, and hopefully that is enough to... Okay, that is enough. There's enough overseers in security that they... It says there's not enough, but it's like not an issue now. And we're just waiting on that steel now, and for those other parts to arrive. We only need 3 more. Alright, cool. The parts have arrived. Let's build the generator component. And I'll put workers in here. And I'll put all the convicts in here because we don't need strike stuff. This should drop it down to harmful, which is fine. That's just them getting ill. We'll put that on 24 hours because 100%. I don't... If I put some workers in here... Okay, cool. The workers being in there actually does progress. So how are we doing? We're 3 hours behind schedule. That's not great. I think once we... Please tell me these are on 24 hours. They are. That's on 24 hours. That's on 24 hours. That's really not getting much. 0.3 an hour? Why? Fucking what? Now it's at 3. 1.5? Now it's at 3. This bloody bug is going to be the death of me. I'll take the food. We'll go to the train station and see what's up. This guy... Cargo convoy. Yeah, let's go check it out. I have a feeling that the convoy is the crates that we stole. We've got more of that. We just gotta try our best to get as much steel as possible. Why aren't you on 24 hours? I'll pull 10 from you, because that's looking pretty stocked, and we'll put 10 in there. Coal's going up. Raw food's going up, which is good. And people, they're getting hungry, but they only go and eat when they're starving, which is great. Alright, we've got some more... We've got some more engineers. We only need 5 more of these things to build the next component. Where is all my workforce at? I've got 14. Let's pull 10 workers out of here, engineers, and get the 10 workers in there. That's just going to help it out a little bit. We're almost at max on that. Oh, hey, BB. And yeah, that's pretty much all we can do. This person's waiting at the train station. Icy Plateau and Krevnej. Alright, let's go check out Krevnej, because that was what the French guy was talking about, right? We've got enough for another steel component. And another steel component. Not quite getting enough. Down with the war. Sir, a worker's mother writes with him that his brother was shot dead during a demonstration against conscription. A highly controversial new measure introduced in the second year of the Balkan War. Young people had been protesting it from the start, but this is the first time the mechanized lancers were sent against them. Strike risk, can't afford it, we censor. Alright, come on, come on, come on. Last orders. Sir, the impending interruption of navigation. This is our last window to order resources through the telegraph station. Afterwards, there won't be any time for the shipment to come through before the temperature drop. Alright, we place an order. 32. How much? 30. Yeah, we have enough for another batch of convicts. Let's get it done. This seems to be no longer an issue, I guess? Because it doesn't seem to be under here. So I guess that's okay. 23, just 2 more. One.
All employees, leave your workplaces in order.
People are getting hungry, but that's okay. We had a death. It was a worker. This is waiting at Krevnej. We got some steel composites and steam core. That's amazing. Another 2 steam cores. I kind of want to bring them back, honestly, and we'll go out and explore later. This one is waiting at the cargo convoy. Yeah, it appears the convoy headed for Winterholm. It's a long way from here, and in winter conditions, it will take even longer. They're carrying parts crucial for the proper operation of Winterholm's generator. It seems that they lost several crates on the way. Without them, the construction of their generator might be compromised. Well, unlucky for them. Because I need them for ours. So we'll head back. This is no longer operational, but I can't actually destroy it. We got a shipment on the way. What are you? You full? Yeah, storage limit reached. This fucking thing is really pissing me off. I don't know if it's actually like, is it actually working as intended? I don't know, because it's working now. Alright, we got enough for the next part. So, our sick is looking like a major problem. So, pull all of these guys out of here. We'll get him in there. Strike risk is probably because of work safety. But as soon as we move this over, it should switch the safety. Oh, it's when they start working. It's got to be 24 hours anyway. You just have to do it. We're 22 hours ahead of schedule now, and we can deconstruct this. We've got 4 engineers to spare. We'll deconstruct this. This only has 10 out of 20 going. That's fine. That's like at half efficiency. We don't really... we do kind of need some steel income. But I'm going to switch this one. No, that one's full, right? 296, 291. I've got to switch one of them to coal. Switch that one to coal. We'll just have this one, which is the steam reloading station. Oh no, that's coal as well. Yeah, that's fine. That one can just peel the steel. That we'll use for some braziers, because the cold is going to start to be a problem tomorrow. So how much do they cost? 10 steel. So we'll start heating up some of the... Ooh. I think what we'll do is we'll heat up the work site first, because most people are going to be there. And then as more steel comes in, we'll start placing them near the homes. So we got enough for another one. Put it there. And to deal with the sickness problem, I'm going to build medicine post there. Can't build any in there. I would like to build an infirmary if I could. I can build a couple of infirmaries. Oh, we'll wait on that one. Alright, we got our braziers up. We've got enough for a couple more braziers to hopefully stop this flooding of sickness. I've got some engineers available, so I'll put one in there, because one engineer will still service 5 patients. It won't be as efficient, but it will at least do something. Likewise for the research. We don't quite have enough steel for it. As soon as we get enough, we'll pop that research and they can just plug away at that. It might not be the best, but it is what it is. We do have convicts coming. That'll help out with the work sites. And we'll just keep going from there. We've got 9 sick. These only house 5. I can't afford another infirmary. That's the cookhouse. Oh, right. Ah, okay. I need to rejigger some engineers. I'm gonna put 5 in there. Put 1 in there and 1 in there. And that should take care of our sickness overflow. A bunch of food. Great. Steam cores and everything. Rusting rails. An icy plateau. None of those seem particularly appealing. So I think what I'm going to do is disband these guys. That gets us the workers back. And yeah, because that's like 30 workers. And that's going to help us get those built. And we are looking fairly good. Alright, there's some bodies in the morgue. That's fine. I will send them back, I guess. Oh yeah, fuck. Go the inspection. Go the prayer. That strike risk is at 1. Because of high discontent. Hopefully that will drop after the bodies go. But if a strike happens, we'll just deal with it. Steel's looking okay now, and you're on coal, you're on coal, you're on steel. Storage limit? Reach? Okay, it is dropping. Okay, cool. We got our convicts now, so we'll... Okay, they're both at 1, so I'll pull all the workers out of here, and then put all the convicts in there, and put all the workers in there, because... Actually... I'll flip that around. Okay, workers out. Workers into here, because this one's almost done, and we'll put all the convicts in there. So hopefully this gets done before a strike happens. Cold homes. Sir, some of our people are concerned about the low temperature in their quarters. They're quite sensibly point out that it's easy to fall sick when it's cold and ask you to address the problem. They might go on strike if you don't. If you don't do anything, strike risk rises in all workplace. I will heat some. So I have to start heating 9 of the cold homes within 2 days and keep them heated for 2 days. So that's an easy promise to keep, right? So I need 9. It'll tell me how many I need to do. So where's a nice thick cluster of homes? Like... there and there and maybe what's that? It's a chapel. Maybe there. So once that gets built, got some amputees, man, that's rough. Shove off, we're going home! Get out the way, you bastards! As the last ships prepare to leave under the watchful eye of the armed overseers, a group of desperate people charge the docks, intending to force their way aboard the ships. They won't stop unless you use force. So 5% of workers and engineers will get hurt, and discontent will raise greatly. Or 15% of engineers and workers will leave and motivation will fall. We need all hands on deck. We're going full overseer here. A bunch of injured, we can handle that. People leaving, can't let it happen. And we press on. Our coal income's good. We've got about 5 days worth. Our food is still dropping. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to turn this back on. Just to make... We have a bunch of workers spare? Why do we have so many workers spare? Oh, right! So we're going to dismantle all of these because they're no longer in operation. We got all of that workforce available now. So pull all the engineers out of here. We'll put the people in there. We've got a lot of sick, but they'll be able to be taken care of pretty quickly. Our food stores are going to take a massive dive as people just like descend upon them, but I want to make all of these raw rations into food as quick as possible. And then once that's done, I'll turn it back on. Turn it back off. People are getting sick. Did I do the heating homes? Yeah, okay. Maintain it at livable. This is almost done. And then the final plan, basically, is to just wait it out. We are alone. The camp wakes up to an eerie silence. With the last ships gone, we can no longer count on any outside support. No supplies, no mail, no way to evacuate in an emergency. We're on our own. Yep, we gotta hold out. Motivation took a dip. Can I sign this again? I can't. It's fine. It is what it is. This is almost finished. And then we'll dump all the convicts back in here. And then we just gotta wait it out. Homes are livable, that's good. The cold's about to come, and I'm not sure if that's going to make us fail our promise, because it'll drop the heat down one level, and I have no way of raising it. Power hungry. Sir, people are worried about the food shortage. There are complaints the overseers are abusing their authority to control the food ration distribution, putting themselves ahead of everyone else. Look, I am controlling it for the good of everyone. Just go back home. When you're starving, we'll send a meal out to you. So, motivation's kind of fucked at the moment, but I think I can still push it over that edge with another one of those, one of these things when it comes off cooldown. Alright, nearly done. How are we doing? 4 days ahead of schedule, that's great. I don't think that's going to be a problem anymore. So with that taken care of, everyone can just stay home. We're getting steel. This doesn't have any coal, so we might as well deconstruct these. We do have a lot of sick, so now the sick is going to become the main problem. So what I'm going to do... Health, where are you? I'm going to build as many infirmaries as I can feasibly make. We out of steel? Old wreck. Sir, we're getting low on steel. Thankfully, we have a new source of it. One of the few advantages of the cold is since the sea froze, it becomes possible to reach the nearby shipwreck on foot. We can now send people to scavenge steel from it, although they'll have to work in the extreme conditions. I honestly don't think that is a huge priority. I can make one more infirmary. I don't have the engineers to be able to man them all. But the advantage is that they come with a natural 2 installation. So anyone that's in them... And we got a bunch more steel, so I can make some more. I can make a ton of them, actually. So we can put one in there. That's going to house 10 sick. Put one in there. That's going to house 10 sick. Put one in there. So another 10 sick. So even though it's not very efficient to heal people this way, with these infirmaries not working at like max capacity, right? The engineer that's working there is in a like nice toasty environment. If we just pull this up, we see that the infirmaries are the most comfortable place to be. So ideally having the people that get sick be in there as long as possible means that they're out of the cold for as long as possible, and the engineer that works there 24 hours a day is also going to be heated. And then we just got to try and weather the storm, basically. 75% done. It's a bunch in treatment. That's fine. It is what it is. We can pop another one of those. That gives us the efficiency back. Have another infirmary up. We have... How's our... The infirmaries are up, but people aren't going to them. It's right. Do they just not have enough to be effective? 0%. Oh, the engineers are in treatment. That's not good. Okay, new 50 steel. I need some healthy engineers. Let's pull some out of here. Patience. No patience. No, let's pull them out of here and put them in here. Cool, that's got that one working at least. Going home, going to rest, please. We'll pull you out. That infirmary's working. That one needs another chance at working. Alright, here's what it is. We'll do what we can. Promise is broken because the extra cold level came in. So that's kind of shitty. Alright, discontent's at an all-time high. Motivation, non-existent. Is what it is. Alright, now that all the rations are done, we'll turn this back off and pause it. That'll slow our ration consumption. Efficient burners is done. Great, we'll pull the workers out of here. We'll put you in there and hopefully you will make it work. Cookhouse isn't doing anything. That's fine. We'll put one in there. Maybe it'll work. What we got here? Discontent and strike. So, we've drawn the attention of high-level discontent among the people. The higher it is, the more workers talking about strike. Well, ain't that just something? If we remove all the workers, they're not going on strike. We can deconstruct the wood shop. That gets us some steel. We've got enough steel to promote some workers, so let's do that. We got some more engineers. Let's get them into the infirmary, right? What I'm going to do, I'm going to use those structures to up the safety level, and then I'll pull all the engineers out of here because we need them in the infirmaries, making them work, right? To keep those sick people content. I might actually put another... I don't have the steel for it. Unfortunate. Alright, I think this is the best that we can do. This is almost finished. It's making slow progress. We're going to be done in 17 hours. 5 days ahead of schedule. Plenty of time. Crazed preacher. Sir, a crowd is gathering at the generator around a tall, wiry man who's shouting particularly wildly, "We built this Tower of Babel against the God of our Lord, and now his wrath is kindled against us. He sent his great frost to smite us. Repent, lay down your tools and pray." Most people are just gazing, but a few kneel to him. We can hurt him, and discontent will rise, but it's pretty damn high. We can gain a convict and discontent will go slightly and motivation will go down like a little bit. So I'm going to leave him be because our motivation is fucking borked at the moment anyway. So now all we can do is really wait. I might put a brazier here because let's look at the temperature. Yeah, these infirmaries are going to be our holdout to keeping people alive, right? Alright, what I'm going to do, I'm going to build a road along here so that I can put the brazier here. And Cold Homes, I'm not going to address this because I can't do anything about it. I'm going to turn this off, and if we look at our heat map, we're doing the best we can. We are doing the best that we can. And now we pretty much just gotta wait it out. I've got wood up my sleeve, so what I'm gonna do... I really just need engineers. But I don't have any. I don't have enough. They're all... Well, I got 7. Never mind. Let's put some in there. That at least gets it working. Some died in a bare knuckle bout. We're almost finished with the generator. Mild frostbite. Nothing we can do about it. And now it's just a waiting game. We just gotta wait out the storm. We got a capacity for 100 sick. Medical post? Okay. Let's try and get that one operational. Yeah, the generator has finally been built. We did it.
The generator is operational. It's operational.
Sir, after great sacrifices, we finally completed the generator. Some said it couldn't be done, and yet here it stands, towering over the camp, majestic and defiant, a proof of our supremacy over the cold and Mother Nature. It seems to challenge the world. We will endure. And endure we shall, as now we need to hold out until the icebreaker arrives to take us home. We're almost done. So close, and yet still so far away. Great. Motivation rises. Still time to improve the generator. We don't have the resources for it, so we're not going to bother with that. This is no longer necessary, but I can't dismantle it anyway. These are no longer necessary because, like, motivation doesn't matter. Do we have anyone working anymore? Alright, this person's still grabbing steel? I mean, that's fine. Congratulations, we finished the generator. Not a moment too soon. Nationwide food shortages caused people to take to the streets. There's now riots in Manchester, Birmingham, Leeds. Chaos in colonies is even worse. Ebenezer Craven, the new Prime Minister, wants to redirect the resources for the generator program. We might have to change your next assignment. The icebreaker is on its way and should arrive to evacuate soon. We serve the Empire. Alright, so who is still actually working? We got 10 here. It's chilly. Low risk of falling ill. And what does it do again? Reduces discontent. Alright, well, we'll just leave that. And the only other people working are here, grabbing what little steel we have left. We've got 2... Are there 5 in here? Let's remove that and start putting some more into... Is this one livable? No. Let's put it into there to get more people working. And honestly, I kind of just want to build more infirmaries where possible. I could probably disconstruct the bathhouse because I literally never used it. Actually, stop. Turning it on. People living within range are less likely to become sick, and sick is kind of a problem. Yeah, fuck it. We'll just run it until the coal goes. And now it's just like a waiting game. So we're just waiting until the boat arrives. Our food stocks aren't going to survive. Neither is the coal. So, like, when it gets its coldest, we're going to be in trouble. More sick beds needed. I'll open a new infirmary. So that's a promise we can actually keep because that's something we wanted to do anyway. So let's put one there. And I might sign a law. Overcrowding. capacity of medical facilities is doubled. It will cause discontent, but I mean, people are pissed off anyway. And if I can get them in, then it might actually help with some discontent a bit. So our sick are nicely housed. They're kind of hungry. And our rations are falling like nobody's business. We've got the infirmary. Let's put 3 in there. That should keep our promise, right? Oh shit, I need to open 2? Sure. Put some near the convicts, I guess. Gotta cut them all, sir. Our store of wood is low. We need to set up logging. Thankfully, the area around the camp they're bound in trees. We can build more sawmills to cut them down. Well, that's hunky-dory, but it's not gonna happen. Alright. Build, 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 build. Got 4 days. I got plenty of time to get that done.
Get to your workplaces now.
If we could get a little bit more steel. There we go. Motivation rises. Our promise has been kept. We've got all the sick people in. They're going to start to starve. But I think we just have to wait it out till here. And we've got 405 people. Less than a day worth of food. But maybe it'll be more because it's only when they're starving.
Work is over for
The
today.
coal is dropping rapidly. Heating problem. Sir, people gathered to protest against the cold in their homes. They're angry that despite the health risks posed by cold, you seem to be neglecting the problem. They want you to act and might go on strike if you don't. Go on strike. You're not working anymore. And there's nothing I can do about it, so do what you do. You guys are all just in getting treated for sickness. I have like amazing healthcare right now, right? I can sign a law. I can do care house, but I have to build one. No, I'm not going to do that. It only takes 5 steel. Do we have any gravely ill? Not really. So I'm not going to bother with that. Our food's about to run out. It's about to get colder. We just got to outweather the storm. We just got to wait.
Brace yourselves. Hold this.
Public house is no longer working because it's freezing, right? So we can dismantle it. Oh shit. These need to be warmer to work, so we'll build a brazier there, and hopefully that'll make it work. Some frozen people. 10 of our people died. People are eating raw food. Alright, we got no more food left. A bunch of people are gonna die now. And there's nothing we can do about it. We got sickness taken care of. They're probably just gonna starve to death. And then when we run out of coal, people are hungry. I'm not going to address it because I can't. There's nothing I can do. All the homes are now freezing out here that aren't heated. The final days. Sir, one of our people was caught in the dead of the night harvesting body parts of a recently deceased person. It seems like it's not the first time he was using the dead as sustenance. What should we do with him? Exile him? Arrest him? Let him go. If they want to eat the bodies, they want to eat the bodies. It is what it is. Maybe some people will like stay alive because of it. Survival, yo. Fire up the kiln to turn excess wood, but we don't have that. Why can't I do this? Oh, do I need an engineer in here so that I can upgrade to get more engineers to put into the infirmaries? Let's put it into that one to make that a bit more efficient. Hopefully get some more sick people saved. Are they building the brazier over here? Oh, they did. Good. Oh,
Hi.
Hold on. And there goes the coal. So it's just going to be cold from here.